Hello, I saw your question on discussion board. It's about the empirical rule. This nice slide kind of explains the use of the empirical rule. When you have a data and you draw a histogram and it's bell-shaped data, that's what this rule applies to. So you have your mean, mu here, and then you have standard deviation. What the rule says that within one standard deviation of the mean on either, you got your mean, you go one standard deviation on either side, the mean plus one standard deviation, the mean minus one standard deviation, 68% of the data will be within that standard deviation. Then they go two standard deviations, mu plus two standard deviations, or mu minus two, two standard deviations away from the mean, 95% of the data will be within that if it's, if you got a histogram that's bell-shaped like this. And within three standard deviations, you have 99.7, which is practically all the data will be within three standard deviations of the mean. So that's the empirical rule. So this says, use this rule, tells you the mean, I guess I wrote over it, the mean is 68 miles per hour with a standard deviation of 4 miles. Estimate the percentage of speeds between 60 and 76. So I'm just imposing that on here. So the mean is 68. That's mu, and standard deviation is 4. So if you add 4 to 68, you get 72. If you subtract 4 from 68, you get 64. So from 64 to 72, that would be one standard deviation or 68% of the data. Well, if you subtract another 4, you get 60, and then you add another 4, you get 76. So from 60 miles per hour to 76 miles per hour, you would have 95% of the data. And that's what this question says. From 60 to 76, you'd have 95% of the data from here to here. Okay, so that's using this empirical rule. And the numbers they give you are always going to be nice. It's going to fit within this rule that you're given. Hope this helps.